I want to show you guys my version of any card at any number. When I was making this, I wanted to make it as fair as possible. That was my goal. So, how do I do that? First of all, I will shuffle. I will also show these cards are all different and that they're in no particular order. I'll shuffle these again. Maybe one last shuffle. All right, next, I will clearly display every single card. The reason I'm doing this is to prove that I am not going to be swapping anything out or changing anything at all. Yeah, so this is the order that it will remain in for the rest of the time. So now we need to pick the number. How do we make sure that that's fair? Well, the typical person does not pick fairly between all the numbers. They commonly would not pick 1 or 52, for example. So the only real fair way to do that is to get a random number. We're going to use a random number generator. But I still wanted to give the spectators a choice in the matter. So as we're going through and selecting the card, at any point in time, they can choose to get a new random number. Right? They can't pick the number, they can just say, I'd like a new random number. So how are we going to get random numbers? We are going to use Google's random number generator. Yes, it is actually Google's random number generator. I could use a borrowed phone as well. So let's do this. Okay, Google, please tell me a random number between 1 and 52. Two. All right, I will do this 3 more times and then I'll flip to see if we're going to do it again. So as we're picking the card, people don't typically pick fairly either, right? They pick their favorite card, ace of spades, whatever. This, we're going to break it up so that way and involve multiple spectators, so that way it is truly fair. Hey, we got 2 again. $45. Okay, and now I will flip to see if we're going to get a new number as we're also, I'll ask someone else what suit. So we'll say tails is yes, they want a new number. Heads means no, they don't. So for right now we have 45, and then we're going to roll this 4-sided die for the suit. And we'll go clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds in that order. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 2, that is hearts. Okay, and then next we're going to ask the next person, would you like to get a new random number? We'll say tails that they would. And that is indeed tails. They would like a new random number. And then we're going to pick the value. So 5. Okay, so we have, we've successfully at this point picked both the suit and the number. And we have made sure that it is, I mean, in this case, the best I could do is random, but typically this would be actually something I would ask a spectator. Okay, so now the next part, what we're going to do is actually because they did want one more number, so we're going to actually pick the next number before we do the final process of actually getting the number. Okay, so we're going to ask Google for a new random number. Okay, Google, please tell me a random number between 1 and 52. $13. Okay, 13 it is. And you make this as fair as possible. Let's see, what else? We're going to say top or bottom. Heads will be top. It is indeed heads, so we will go from the top. And now we have it. We've got the 5 of hearts, we have the number 13, which is randomly generated, and there were multiple times to pick that, which I use a coin for, which is fair. And then they picked from the top of the deck and the 13th card. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right here, we're looking for the 5 of hearts. And there we go. That's it.